Black Americans' significantly higher incarceration rate than other racial groups in the United States results from a complex interplay of historical, social, economic, and systemic factors. Here are some key factors that contribute to this disparity. The United States has a deep-seated history of racial discrimination, starting with slavery and continuing through the era of Jim Crow segregation. These historical injustices created enduring wealth, education, and opportunity disparities that affect Black communities today. Systemic racism refers to the ingrained racial biases and discrimination in various institutions and systems, including the criminal justice system. Bias at every stage of the criminal justice process, from policing to sentencing, can result in disproportionately higher arrest and incarceration rates for Black individuals. Some predominantly Black neighborhoods experience over-policing, where law enforcement is heavy and focuses on minor offenses. This leads to a higher likelihood of interactions with the criminal justice system. Racial profiling by law enforcement is a persistent issue. Black individuals are often unfairly targeted, increasing arrest and incarceration rates. Economic disparities, including limited access to quality education and employment opportunities, contribute to a cycle of poverty in many Black communities. Financial hardship can increase the likelihood of criminal activity and incarceration. The war on drugs policies and mandatory minimum sentencing laws have disproportionately affected Black communities. These policies have led to harsher sentences for drug offenses and a significant increase in drug-related arrests for Black individuals. Black youth are more likely to be arrested, prosecuted as adults, and sentenced to adult prisons, contributing to the high rates of Black incarceration. Black individuals are often less likely to afford bail or pretrial detention, leading to more extended periods of incarceration before trial. Some Black individuals may not have access to quality legal representation, which can result in harsher sentences or wrongful convictions. The school-to-prison pipeline is a phenomenon in which students, primarily from minority backgrounds, are pushed out of the education system and into the criminal justice system. This disproportionately affects Black students. Some community policing strategies can inadvertently lead to higher arrest rates in Black communities, mainly if there is an emphasis on aggressive enforcement rather than community engagement and support. Insufficient access to rehabilitation and re-entry programs for formerly incarcerated individuals can hinder successful reintegration into society, contributing to recidivism rates. These factors, among others, have combined to create a deeply entrenched racial disparity in incarceration rates. Addressing this issue requires a multifaceted approach that includes criminal justice reform, efforts to combat systemic racism, investments in education and economic opportunities, and policies to reduce over-policing and use incarceration as a primary solution to social issues.